Ever since the COVID-19 pandemic, screens have become a significant part of our work and social lives. Adults are reportedly spending 11 hours on their devices, while teens average 8 hours daily. Spending so much time behind screens can increase our exposure to blue light. While honestly, I did not realize the impact screens emitting blue light can have until I experienced the devastating effects myself. If you have shifted your work to the online space, or if your work involves sitting in front of the screen all day, then this video is just for you. Hello and welcome back to the Dr. Academy. I am Dr. Sanober Doctor, fondly known as Mrs. Doctor. I am a board certified dermatologist practicing integrative and holistic dermatology, and I am your skin and health coach here. We discuss skincare, holistic health, and everything related to lead a healthy and happy life. In this video, we are going to discuss what are the bad effects of excessive blue light on the body. And then I'm going to share 3 simple ways in which you can protect yourself from the ill effects of excessive blue light. So without any further ado, let's begin. First, let us understand what is blue light. By now, you probably know that blue light is part of the sun's visible spectrum. It is the strongest from early morning to the afternoon, and when we absorb this blue light via the photoreceptors present in our eyes, it triggers the awake mode in our body. This is a good thing and the reason why I recommend getting the early morning sun as often as possible. Now, while the right amount of blue light at the right time is beneficial, it is definitely possible to get too much of a good thing. Unlike red light, which has a long, slow wavelength, blue light contains short and intense high energy visible wavelengths. It is a very powerful form of visible light and has a profound impact on how we function physiologically. Unfortunately, most of us are exposed to excessive blue light from artificial sources like digital screens, LED lights and fluorescent lights, and this exposure is increasing exponentially. According to the American Optometric Association, this visible blue light gets absorbed by the retinal pigment epithelium. Now, our retina, which is the layer and the part of the eye that is present at the back where the light rays fall, that is where this blue light can get absorbed. And then there are many photoreceptors that are responsible for converting this light energy into signals in the brain, and that is how we come to know what we are seeing. So this amount of excessive blue light that is falling on the retina can cause a lot of local oxidative and thermal stress over there. This form of oxidative and thermal stress has been shown to cause a variety of eye diseases, including macular degeneration. The macula is a round area at the center of your retina, present at the back of your eyeball. This is the part of the retina where the light rays actually fall, and it is responsible for forming really very clear vision. This part is very important to allow us to see the entire world. But there has been a lot of research done on this topic, and they have found that this excessive blue light is responsible for converting even the good cells that are present in the eye into killer cells, like the accumulation of lipofuscin, which is a pigment associated with aging and cell death, and this is responsible for causing a lot of damage and killing of the cells of our retina. In the long term, we end up losing a lot of our retina's photoreceptors, and this leads to slow worsening of our vision and can even lead to blindness. Now, this disease and condition that I referred to, known as macular degeneration, it generally begins in a person's 50s and as they grow older, but it has been found that frequent exposure to blue light, especially excessive blue light, has such damaging effects on our eyes that the age at which they are seeing macular degeneration setting in today's population has been slowly coming down, and it won't be surprising even to see young adults coming with this condition in some time. The reason why I am stressing on this topic so much is because macular degeneration has no cure. Once these photoreceptor cells die, they cannot regenerate or we cannot get new ones. Once they're dead, they are gone. So the big question is, what should we do? Well, the best thing is prevention, but it is almost impossible to avoid it anymore, given that blue light sources are literally jarring right into our faces from almost every possible direction. But here are some simple ways that you can start implementing to protect your eyes. The first strategy is set boundaries. You need to set a limit to the use of any form of device that is emitting blue light. This includes cell phones, laptops, their TV screens, anything and everything that has a screen and from which blue light is coming out. Number 2, invest in a pair of blue light blocking glasses. Now it is very easy for all of us to just say and comment that limit your screen time. I'm in front of the screen literally the entire day, but we have to try as far as possible. And a very useful thing that I found is the use of blue light blocking glasses. The amount of strain that my eye goes through is significantly less, and I am a living testimony. And you can get a very nice pair under $50, so it's not even a big investment that you need to make. But make sure you get good quality medical grade ones or those that are FDA approved, because there are a lot of ones that have come out in the market. These glasses tend to have orange tinted lenses that filter out the blue light. Now I first started with a very economical pair that I got from Amazon because I was skeptical at first. I thought it was just a fad. Foolish me, I know. They were really very cheap and economical, very good quality, but you get what you pay for. It had its limitations. The frames were really heavy and it was not very comfortable to wear it all day long. Then I upgraded to another pair which was more comfortable. It was lab tested. Then I went into a lot more research and I finally found my favorite pair. It is the most comfortable, has very good value for money, and has been extensively tested, so I really trust and use that now. And with these pair of glasses, I actually found that my headaches and my eye strain significantly reduced, and I also started sleeping better at night. So much so that when I was traveling, I actually forgot to carry them, so I ended up buying another pair. I had to research a little more, but I like trying and experimenting so that I can give you all real feedback and reviews. And right now I have this one. Can you all see this little orange yellowish tint that is present? This is what effectively blocks the blue light. You all like it? Now if you don't like wearing specs, we also have blue light blocking screen guards that are readily available. You get them for your iPhone, iPads, your laptop, for everything, so you literally have no excuse. And the third way is to decrease the source intensity. Did you know that you can actually reduce the intensity and amount of blue light that is given off by devices? One of the simplest ways is to turn the brightness down to the lowermost setting at which you can see comfortably. You'll also see certain features present in your phones and laptops like reduce eye strain or block blue light, so enabling that mode will be very beneficial as well. You can also download certain programs and apps to your personal devices which will shift the screen backlighting towards the warm and yellow end of the color spectrum. I will leave the links to those programs in the description below. They are free of cost, you just need to download them, but they end up working, not working sometimes, and that is why I feel having a pair of blue light blocking glasses, especially when you're watching the television or working on the laptop for long hours, is a very good thing. Because of this excessive stimulation, if your body goes out of sync with its own physiology, your circadian rhythm goes for a toss, and you can end up having a lot of other symptoms like insomnia, hormonal imbalances, adrenal fatigue, anxiety and depression, a sense of being tired and overwhelmed all the time. It can even lead to weight gain and also reduce your REM and overall quality of sleep. Managing our light exposure is one of the most powerful ways of getting good restful sleep. Try to block blue light during biologically inappropriate times, that is during nighttime especially, and try to get the early morning sun as often as possible. Alrighty, I hope you found this video useful. Please share it with your friends and family, because this is something that we really need to be aware of and take charge before it gets too late. If you like the video, please show your love and support as always, and if you haven't already, make sure you have hit the notification icon next to the subscribe button so that you can get notified every time a new video gets released. As always, stay healthy, stay happy, stay safe. Take care. See you soon.